So if you would please help me welcome to the podium the Executive Director of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, Ms. Mary Rain.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you for the nice introduction. It's my honor to welcome all of our guests, and thank you for joining us for the 2023 Night of Champions. It's so heartwarming to see so many friends of the foundation and to meet new ones this evening. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us this evening. We also, this evening, thanks to our streaming sponsor, Takeda, have a live stream, so thank you to all of our guests joining us from home, as far as Australia this evening. So we're really excited that everyone could be with us remotely. So let's take a moment, if we could, to thank our entertainment this evening. Robin Wilson of our hometown favorites, the Gin Blossoms, who this year had a street in Tempe named after them, Allison Road, and their friends Chico Diaz, Josh Kennedy, and Kevin Pryor. Thank you for donating your time this evening and your talents. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is dedicated to finding cures and improving the quality of life for millions of American children and adults living with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, collectively known as inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD, including 70,000 Arizonans. And by joining us this evening, you are helping us lead the charge for our community in the fight against these diseases. Thank you so much. In your printed program, I won't read it to you, but in your printed program, you will see the foundation's accomplishments highlighted. I hope you'll take time to review these achievements, which as a staff member, I'm really proud of. But this evening, I'm pleased to share with you some highlights of our recently released Fall 2023 Impact Report, which showcases our progress in finding cures for IBD and enhancing the quality of life for Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis patients. Thanks to your support, and this is some really exciting updates, we are a driving force in the development of next-generation treatments for IBD, including precision medicine. Via our Novel Technologies Initiative, we are funding the investigation of a smart oral capsule for automated local drug delivery that would target the correct amount of medication at the precise area it is needed. So truly precision medicine is our goal. Imagine a smartwatch that could detect non-invasively potential flares prior to symptoms in IBD patients. We also learned that an overwhelming majority of foundation-engaged patients, 85%, say that we, the foundation, has had a positive impact on their IBD journey according to our recent survey. And I hope in this room that it is closer to 100%. A few other highlights: making inroads in research to block inflammation and heal the intestine, bringing recipes, our gut-friendly recipe finder to patients through online cooking classes, breaking down barriers to care for Black and African American IBD patients via a CDC-funded foundation project, helping patients and the healthcare professionals learn about the new biosimilar medications available this year. And, this is really exciting, I think, publishing a 7-year study on the life-changing impact of Camp Oasis, our resident camp program for kids with IBD. And although anecdotally, we've also always known that this is transformational, and we now actually have a study that shows that. As always, isn't that great? As always, I'm proud to share the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is a volunteer-fueled organization, and our fabulous Night of Champions committee has a fun and inspiring program to share for you this evening. We are thrilled to be honoring our 2023 Champions of Mission, who you will meet shortly, and celebrate our IBD community, healthcare professionals and caregivers, and community supporters. Thank you. Our dedicated Night of Champions committee works all year with laser focus to bring these fabulous auction items, entertainment, and inspiration to us this evening. And the foundation is grateful for your leadership. To those of you in our audience this evening, we welcome you to join us on our journey as volunteers. We have numerous rewarding volunteer opportunities on our leadership committees. Our Night of Champions committee, of course, our Take Steps campaign, our healthcare professional engagement committee, Camp Oasis, always looking for volunteers, lay-in professional, and of course our all-new Swing for a Cure golf tournament, added to our portfolio of events in 2023. And as always, I would like to thank and recognize my incredible staff team member, Lene Stoner. I don't know if she's in the room this evening. Sometimes she's not. Lene, thank you for bringing your amazing skills and talents, your positive attitude, and your commitment to our mission each and every day. Lene, you are valued by our entire staff and volunteer team, our patients and loved ones who are so lucky to have you on the other end of the phone when they reach out to our chapter for the first time. Thank you so much. And as our event says, Night of Champions, this evening is all about our champions, those healthcare professionals, patients, and caregivers who go above and beyond for the IBD community we serve year-round. Shortly, you will meet our 2023 Champion of Mission. While his CV and bio convey an impressive career in gastroenterology and IBD, this evening he is being recognized for his compassionate care of his patients and treating each one as a unique and special individual. In that spirit, I would like to acknowledge our previous champions of mission in the room this evening. If you would stand at your table when I introduce you, and we will recognize you collectively as a group at the end. Going back to 2018, our healthcare provider from Mayo, Dr. Suryakant Garudu is a healthcare professional from Mayo. 2019, Dr. Swati Holpuro from Banner Health, Cardin Children's. 2020, Mr. Lance Wilson on our committee who coordinated all of our entertainment this evening. Thank you so much, Lance. In 2021, our Lifetime Achievement Award, Mrs. Lisa Jackson. In this past year, Dr. Brad Pasternak, Dr. Ashish Patel, and the entire IBD team at Phoenix Children's. Thank you. Thank you. I now have the pleasure of introducing a volunteer who has a very special connection to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation and a very intimate knowledge and understanding of IBD. Lori Karen and her husband Mitch, who are here with us this evening, have been leadership volunteers and supporters of the foundation for over 30 years, here in Arizona and also in New York State. Lori, we welcome you to the stage for the highlight of our evening, the introduction of our 2023 Champion of Mission.
My good friend Maureen suggested that I take my speech and rip it up because she's so tired of hearing about it. But I don't think I'm going to subject you to that. Good evening, and once again, thank you for joining us tonight to fund the mission. We do need to find a cure for Crohn's and colitis. Mary, thank you for your recognition of our work, for the foundation, and your kind words. I would like to share a short story with you. 47 years ago, just kidding. For 3 generations, my family has been affected by these insidious diseases. And we will not stop working with the foundation until we do find a cure. It won't be today, and it won't be tomorrow, but one day that will happen. So let me tell you a little story about how I found Dr. Mills. About 8 years ago, my husband and I moved to Arizona from New York. I was running around Scottsdale trying to figure out this simple grid program for Phoenix. And a woman came up to me and she said, "Do you have Crohn's disease?" And I looked at her like she had a third eye, and I said, "You realize this disease is not something you can see from the outside. So unless I pooped my pants, what makes you ask?" She said, "I see you are wearing a Crohn's and Colitis Foundation fundraising shirt." Sure enough, I looked down and sheepishly asked her, "Do you happen to have a good gastro doctor?" She replied, "The best, Dr. Michael Mills." And I said, "Well, I'll be the judge of that." And to tell you the truth, he really is. exactly what she said. Before I bring Dr. Mills up here, I would like to share a shout out to some of the people in his office that are here tonight. One is to Iden, I finally got it right, Iden, the office coordinator, and another member who is here is our nurse, my infusion nurse, Holly, who gets it right the first time and every time. Thank you. I have learned over the years that Mike not only treats the disease, but he treats the patient as a whole. Together, he has explained to me that we are partners in my health care. He is kind, caring, confident. Oh gosh, is this going to your head? Empathetic, a great dancer, and extremely fastidious. Talk about fastidious. As a young boy with a paper route, he used to come home and iron the dollar bills. He has quite the pedigree from what I understand. Mike is a son of the Revolution, and he is a descendant of the Mayflower. He is married to his beautiful wife, Dina, his high school sweetheart, and they have 3 lovely children. 2 of them are with us tonight, Preston, Jessa, and Hayden. He also has quite the extensive collection of beer cans from all over the world, which I would like to know from him, how does he store them? So Mike, it's now time for you to show off your moves, dance your way up here, and show us your fancy socks. I mean, show us what you got. So we honor Dr. Mills with this beautiful award from the foundation because he believes in the mission of the foundation.
Thank you, Lori. Wow. I really appreciate having a few minutes to communicate my appreciation for all those things that Lori just said and all the hard work that Mary and Lene do for the foundation, and tonight to be entertained, you know, by Robin Wilson and Josh Kennedy. Kind of didn't want to come in, just keep the party going. To follow last year's recipient, legend Brad Pasternak, and all those from Phoenix Children's is really humbling for me to stand up here, as well as those other recipients from previous years. But it's truly my honor to accept this recognition as the Healthcare Champion of Mission, but really to recognize all those that are here tonight that take care of patients with inflammatory bowel disease. They're called to do that. Providers, staff, infusion nurses, coordinators, nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, physicians, and from all over the city, from all over the state, people that care about inflammatory bowel disease are here tonight. From Phoenix Children's and Arizona Digestive Health and Banner and University of College of Medicine and Mayo and others who truly partner with the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation to deliver the best possible care to our patients. And who are our patients? They're our neighbors. They're family and friends. They're sitting here in this room, talking with folks out at the music, learned that one of the band members' mom has Crohn's. Wow. So they're here, they're living courageous lives. And as Lori said, you know, you can't see it on the outside, but they're fighting And that's what we're here to do tonight, is to honor those patients. And also the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation that helps them with support, education, and research. And speaking on behalf of all healthcare providers here today and on the live stream, we're, all of us, not just me, are truly privileged to be entrusted with your health. What is the mission of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation? It's in the pamphlet there, but it's pretty bold. Wow. To cure Crohn's and colitis, and to enhance wellness, improve quality of life in patients. That's bold, and I share that mission. And it was founded in 1965, and it works on a tight budget. And talking with Lene and Mary, a very tight budget, and 80% of your donations go to support programs that you heard about tonight, with $446 million donated to research over the years to find a cure. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, for me and for patients, is the go-to source for information. And I was teaching a fellow today in my office and learned that the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation supported him to go spend a month in Chicago for a visiting IBD fellowship. So it educates both trained physicians in training, but also those that are in practice as well. And looking back over my career, it's really been partnering with my patients, as Lori said. That was very humbling, Lori, for you to say that. But that's really been the most rewarding thing for me. And it's not me alone. It's having an amazing team and having people that care about patients, and especially those that actively participate in patients with Crohn's and colitis. Nearly 16 years ago, with Paul Bergreen, who's here in the audience, we formed Arizona Digestive Health, and it really was transformative in terms of what we could become, which, with joining others in the country, 16 different states, we're the largest GI single specialty practice in the country, with over 1,700 providers in these 16 states. And I appreciate Paul and our current president, Parag Chotsky, and Scott Zellinger's here, our vice president, along with all of our staff and providers that are here today supporting the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. I really appreciate that. And with over 7,500 IBD patients seen by 70 providers across 20 locations in the Phoenix metro area, 1,300 of them, like Lori, coming in for infusion therapy in one of 6 of our infusion offices in the infusion in-office centers, it created a lot of opportunity. And something happened when we created Arizona Digestive Health, and we were one of the first to create a medical home for IBD, one of the first of its kind with a clinical disease state dashboard to better care for patients. And Rebecca McCollum is here with us today as well, who's really led that and takes care of incredibly complicated patients and has dedicated her practice to patients with inflammatory bowel disease. She's also participates in the professional committee for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of Arizona, and really is a big part of what we do. Thank you, Rebecca. Also, with all these patients, we're the largest GI-focused research group in the country, with Tim Ritter in Dallas, and Chirag Trivedi's here with us tonight. We have 4 current IBD studies and a half a dozen in the pipeline, so we have an opportunity to better care for patients and also provide them with cutting-edge research. And while I'm very passionate about my privilege of taking care of others, I'm even more lucky to have supportive family and friends who are here tonight as well. And as was mentioned, although Dina looks much younger than me, we just celebrated 40 years together as starting back in high school. And also what was mentioned is I'm so proud to be Preston and Jess's and Hayden's dad. So. Also at the table here is my mom. And she is a never-ending cheerleader. And if you ask her her recommendation for a gastroenterologist, she's got one for you. And I have my second cousin, Donna, who is supporting this event and also Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. And my sister, Marcy, is here. And then a big group of rowdy friends that were mainly drinking, I think, and at the dancing here, and really appreciate you all being here. Lastly, we are all called to give back of our time and treasure, to be a philanthropist. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, as previously communicated and in your pamphlet, is a proven worthwhile organization that deserves your generosity. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Michael Mills. Give him a little more love. So he takes off, makes those moves, and as we welcome to the stage, please, Miss Chelsea Dam to court us through the rest of this evening. Chelsea?
All right. Congratulations, Dr. Mills. Thank you for that. Oof. All right, good evening. Thank you all for being here tonight. My name is Chelsea Dam. I am the 2023 Night of Champions Chair. I'll say that lightly and I'll explain it later. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease my junior year of college, and I've been active in the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation for many years, doing Team Challenge, Take Steps, and the Night of Champions Committee. My why for the years has evolved over the time. Obviously, I was 21-year-old with Crohn's disease, so my priorities have shifted a little. This year, I became a new demographic of IBD patient. We call them pregnant IBD patients. Yeah. My husband and I welcomed a baby boy in August, and the babysitter just texted me he's asleep, so I'm less neurotic now. So, most IBD patients know that there's many things you can't do in spontaneity, right? When you go to a restaurant, you make sure you check out the menu before, make sure you know where the restrooms are in an airport. Pregnancy was one of those things that I had to make sure was ready to go, right? I got my labs, I got my colonoscopy, all before starting a family. That's just kind of how our life is, right? It's part of what we deal with on a daily basis. When you do go through this with your doctor, they tell you some statistics. 1/3 of the time, patients will experience remission when pregnant. So you don't have any symptoms from Crohn's and colitis. That's ideal, right? Should do this more often. Another 1/3 of the time, your symptoms remain the same. So whatever you were experiencing before, you can expect the same. And 1/3 of the time, they actually get much worse. So kind of a gamble, right? It was very intimidating going into this journey. But obviously, I was lucky enough to come out on the other side well through the entire process. I didn't have very many issues. It was great. But you do get a lot of attention. Anything that goes wrong, you get special treatment. You get labs right away. Your doctor's available all of a sudden. It's pretty nice. Anytime I needed anything, my GI was there for me the entire process. I'm just so thankful for all that they were able to do, even just to ease my worries throughout that. There's not a lot of information out there on pregnancy and Crohn's and colitis. There's only a few of us who know each other who've had babies who help us out. And so my why today is to find a treatment and a cure for these diseases, so girls being diagnosed with IBD don't have to be scared of becoming pregnant, and they have the resources they need to grow their family whenever they want to. On that note, I do want to thank the committee before I thank them again. I had this grand plan of being on maternity leave and having all this free time leading up to the event. And I just want to apologize. Y'all know, nobody said anything when I said I was going to be free. They just let me live it through, experience. But thank you guys, the committee, for all the grace you gave me as our baby boy came early, and then all of my brain frogs. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. We have been overwhelmed by the support of our local community in 2023 Night of Champions, and I'd like to start by thanking the Leadership Committee. As a volunteer-driven organization, we are grateful to our local volunteer leadership team for this event. Allow me to introduce you to the 2023 committee, a group of passionate, dedicated, and talented volunteers who help make this evening very special. I'm not going to make you stand, but if you want to raise your hand, that'd be great. Sue Ellen Beatty, Julie Box, Lori Karen, Lisa Jackson, Sherry Kinman, Lance Wilson, Sarah Koshko, Peggy Menhard, Abby Schindler, Julie Weinstein, and Marissa West. Thanks, guys. All right. The next one, we would also like to thank our generous donors to our live and silent auction items. I'm going to read it. Well, just kidding. I'm not reading that. Y'all can read it. That's a lot. But thank you guys so much. We have such a great community that is always willing to support this event. So thank you all for those donations. Our title sponsor for this year, Valley Toyota Dealers, represented by Brent Burge and Burge Toyota. Thank you so much for your donation as our title sponsor. Our platinum sponsors are Takeda and Arizona Digestive Health GI Alliance. Our gold and silver sponsor, our gold sponsor is Stump Capital, represented by Joshua. And our silver sponsor is AbbVie and the Quintel family. Our bronze sponsors, Dignity Health and Pfizer. And then our table sponsors. As you see, some of the tables have eligible plaques with families. So thank you all who became table sponsors this year. Now, please turn your attention to the screens and let's take a look into the lives of Crohn's and colitis patients, how IBD has impacted them, and how the foundation is helping in their disease journey.
After the first diagnosis, I was hospitalized. Symptoms-wise, a lot of pain, couldn't eat. I was on steroids and whatever was available at the time.
With ulcerative colitis, I don't know anything else. It was either I looked like a walking bone or I was on steroids looking like a balloon.
I knew that it was more than just a stomach ache. I felt horrible, really sick.
And he's just like a very naturally extroverted, happy, even-keeled kid. And so to see some of that taken away was really, really hard.
It was like I couldn't interact with my friends, and I felt left out.
Socially and emotionally, it was really hard. Didn't like talking about having IBD growing up. I actually love pretending that it was not a factor, it didn't exist. The major flare that I had was when I was 21. Going out with friends was a no. Going out with guys was a huge no.
The kids don't have IBD. They did see me once have a flare. I would come home from work early and just lay down on the couch and turn the TV on and say, guys, I can't do anything. So instead of coaching their little league or coaching their basketball, I was laying down. Having IBD can definitely bring out emotions. And then all of a sudden, you hear things like, you might have to have part of your colon taken out. You might need to have an ostomy. You might have so many different things that you would never have thought of previously that might really happen. The foundation is important because there's really not another organization that's out there that puts this much effort into finding a cure for Crohn's and colitis.
To be connected with a resource that said, yes, this is really hard. Yes, you don't know what your journey is going to look like. And here's a lot of information and other people who've had your same experiences that you can connect with. And so it felt empowering.
Camp Oasis is probably one of the best things that happened. When I saw kids my age at camp that had the same thing as me, I guess it made it easier to talk to my friends back at home because it's just like talking to the kids at camp.
There's so many people like me living their daily lives, like having successful jobs.
45 years that I've dealt with this illness, there have been tremendous strides in medication, in level of care, in the way you're treated.
Complete remission will be living with much less anxiety and fear of a relapse.
To me, a cure means you'll not have to worry about having a bad day.
Awesome. That was a great video. All right. You ready, sir? Now we are going to transition to our live auction. Take it away.
There it is. Oh, getting a little feedback, sorry. All right, James, any possibility you can kill that spot that's direct on me so I can see everybody else while my pupils dilate back? All right, thank you. Good evening, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? That's what I like to hear. It's my pleasure to be returning and being your auctioneer once again. How many were here with us last year? Show me by raising your hands. How many of you are new? All right, I love it. Get ready. So here's what we're going to do. For those of you who are new to us in the community here as well and in sport, thanks for being here with us. First and foremost, there's a couple things we're going to need as Chelsea and I bring forth for your consideration 5 live auction items. At the conclusion of that, we're going to come to you and ask you to give consideration to what we call our Fund the Mission, where you can make a direct financial contribution to helping us find a cure for IBD and a variety of other elements we deal with here tonight. So, as we take a look, a couple things I'll need. Number 1, when you arrived, you got a bidder number. Grab those if you will. Everybody got one? And if you don't have one and you want to donate $100,000, don't worry. I'll make sure that we find out what your bidder number is. In addition to that as well, there's a program book that's on your table. If you go to the center fold and go 2 pages to the right, you'll see the live auction items that are available for your consideration tonight. There's also an insert sheet. Feel free to reference either one of those. This is what I'm going to do. Chelsea and I are going to introduce each and every one of the items. I'm going to come out, ask you to give consideration. We're going to start the bidding process. I'll go once, I'll go twice. I'll give you a fair warning. And when I say sold, if you're not the winning bidder, you have a job to do. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? Give them the biggest round of applause when you can for support because they're spending their money to help us. So we're going to try that with our first item. We're going to turn it back to Chelsea. We're going to look at those 5 items, and then we're going to have a special presentation between and hear a little bit of testimony about how your gifts are helping us and a variety of different programs that we're involved with, and we'll come to our Fund a Mission. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to Chelsea as we take a look at our first item. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first item is Arizona Diamondbacks 4 dugout box tickets. Cheer on the 2023 National League pennant champions and the World Series almost clinched it, right? With these 4 dugout box seats at 1 regular season game in 2024. Thank you to the Diamondbacks for this fabulous donation.
All right, now with that, this is what I'd like to do. Since everybody wants to be the first bidder on the first item, I want everybody to raise your hand because I want you to go out into the community and say, what were you doing last night? Say, well, I went to the Crohn's and Colitis benefit. Well, what did you do? Well, I was the first bidder on the first item. So this is what I'm going to do, and this helps me because I find out who's listening and who's not. I'm going to start it at $100. Who'd be interested at $100? Okay, this table here on the far left, you're not winning right now, except the young lady right here. And everybody else, table 2, table 1, thank you. All right, I promise you won't get it for 100. Now, in order to win at an auction, you have to outbid those that are bidding 100. Anybody want to give me 2? Right here? Yeah, 200, yes, Unless you want to give me 200K, that's okay. If you want to spend them, it's up to you, my buddy. I got it right here at 2. Anybody want to go to 3? 3 now here I've got. Now 4, now 5. Peggy, are you in? 5 it is, thank you. Now 6 it is here. 6 now goes 7. 7 now I want to go 8. 7 it is here. Anybody want to go 8? 7 I've got now. Nobody else in the room likes baseball. Thank you. 800 now I've got. 800 it is here now. Anybody want to go to 9? 800 I got. Now, if you want him to take you to the ball game and you're sitting with him at the table, that's when you're going to start cheering him along with a little bit of enthusiasm. Obviously, your wife already knows you're going to go, but I like how she supports you anyway. That's very kind. 800 I got. Now 9. Anybody want to go to 1,000? I got it at 9. Want to go to 1,000? Come on, Romeo and Juliet. Let's go. Make it a date night at the ball game. Make it happen. 900 now go to 1,000. She loves baseball. He's there. 1,000 now want to go to 11. You guys kind of getting the idea how this all works? 1,000 I've got now. 1,100 to you, sir. Yes, no, you interested? What do we want to do? We've got it at 1,000 here. Anywhere else in the room? 1,000 I've got now. Anybody want to go 1,100? 1,000 I've got then once. 1,100 I see it right there. 11 it is. Now 12 to you. 11 behind me. Now go 12. Yes, no, she's thinking about it. Get back in there. Talk to your friends at your table because they want to go and they want you to spend the money to take them. 11, 12 he's back in. Romeo and Juliet are still thinking about date night. 1,200 I've got. 1,200 now. I'm just trying to put a little love in there, so keep it going. 1,200 I've got. Want to go 13, sir? 1,200 I've got. Want to go 13? 1,200 I got here. Then going once. 1,300 now new. 15, yes, or you just waving saying 13. 13, now 14. 13, now 14. 13, now 14. 13, 14 to you. You think you should go to 14, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? 1,400, he's there. 14, 15, 15, 16, 15, now 1,600 to you. 1,500, now 16, 15, 16, he's back in. Now 17 to you, 17 it is. Now 18, now 2, 2,000 I've got. 2,000 want to go to 22. 2 now want to go to 22. 2,000 now want to go to 20. Talk to her. I skipped it because he held up 2, which means he wants to give me 2,000. So can't go back, I'm going forward. Do you want to go to 22? I've got it at 2, or do you want to go 21? Is that what you're telling me? 2 now, 21 to you. 2,100, he's there. 21 now, 22. 21 now, 22. 21 now, 20. You can applaud all you want. Let them know we love them. 22, 23, 24, 2,500 it is now. Yes, no, sure. Once, twice, fair warning, rest of the room. Crowd goes crazy when the auctioneer, whoa! 2,600 it is now. 27 to you, I've got it at 26, now 27, 26, now 27. They're still having a conversation, let's all listen in. 27.5 is where we're at. Now I want to go to 3. 27, now I want to go to 3. You sure? You tricked me last time. 27.5, now I want to go to 3. 27.5, don't fix your hair at an auction, it gets expensive. 27.50, now I want to go here to 3. Got it once, got it twice. 3. Oh, 28. Okay, 28. Let's go. Now I want to go to 3. 3,000 it is. Cheer them on, ladies and gentlemen. 3,000 now. 32. 3 now, 32. You keep telling me no, but then you jump back in. No, I don't trust you now. 3,000 now. I got once, twice, fair warning. And the room goes crazy when the auctioneer says sold. Let's thank him right here. I've got a sneaking suspicion they just wanted to help us, let alone go to a ball game. Bidder number 244, 244 as we go. Chelsea, what's next?
Congratulations. All right, next up is a Lake Tahoe ski getaway. Enjoy a spectacular 3 nights in Lake Tahoe, California in this ski vacation package. This package includes 2 3-day Winter Palisades Tahoe ski lift tickets and 2 3-day snowboard or ski rentals. It also includes a 3-night studio lodging at Palisades Tahoe Lodge Rentals and a $150 gift card to Tremengo Mexican Kitchen and Tequila Bar. Thank you to Evan Benjaminson for your generous donation.
All right, tell me where you want to start it. We'll go from there, or we can do the fun game again where we start really low and build it up. Anybody want to start? How about the table over here? Are you waving to someone? Or are you $5 million I've got? Thank you. I love it when they don't pay attention. Where do you want to start? You tell me. Tell me where you want to begin. 500. You guys are ready? Are you ready? Find out if it's true. 500, I got it. Anybody want to go to 750, get it to 5. Now 750, anybody want to go to 1,000, get it here. Now anybody want to go to 1,000, get it to 1,000. Anybody want to go to 1,250, get it to 1 here. Anybody go to 1,250, now center. Now go 15, 15 it is. 15, now want to go to 1,750, get it at 1,750. Now want to go to 2, get it at 1,752. Hup, now 1,750, give me 2. 1,750, anybody go to 2, I've got 2 now here. Cheer 'em on, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's okay to help us out. I got it at 2,250. 2,250 now, want to go to 25, get it at 2,250 now. 25 to you. 2,250, I got, want to go to 25. 2,500, he's there. 25 now, want to go to 2750, get it at 25. Now want to go to 2750, get it at 25 here. 2750 it is. 2750 now, want to go to 3, get it at 2750, get it at 3. It's okay, put on your skeezing bid. 2750, let's go 3. 2750, they're having a guys discussion. Let's all listen in. I can ski black diamonds. Oh yeah, sure you can. 2750 now, want to go to 3. Go to the Blue Dot Hill, it's so much safer. 2750 now, want to go to 3, get it at 2750. Anybody want to go to 3, get it at 2750 here. And you go once, 3,000 it is now. 3 now, want to go to 3250, get it at 3 now, want to go to 3250. 3 now, 3250, she's back in. 3250 now, want to go to 35, get it at 3250, go 35. 35 in the center of the room. 35, go 3750, get it at 35 here. Now want to go to 3750. You got to watch the dynamic over here. It's fun. There's all the ladies are talking, and the guys are kind of like going, I don't get it. What are you gonna? It's called a girls' weekend, boys. 3750 now, want to go here, get it at now. Yes, here you go, get it at 35, want to go to 3750, get it at 35 center. 35, anybody want to go to 3750, get it at 35, then going once. 35 it is, then going twice. Fair warning here, rest of the room. And the crowd goes crazy when the auctioneer says sold. Let's thank him right here. Be careful on the slopes, my friend. Bidder number 227, 227, let's go. Chelsea, what's next?
Congratulations. All right. This is my personal favorite every year. This is our Stagecoach Music Festival tickets. So Stagecoach 2024. This package consists of 4 artist guest passes for the weekend of April 26th through 28th. These passes have better access to the stage and artists than the VIP passes. They include access to guest viewing areas at every single stage, access to the artist compound, and parking in the artist guest parking lot. The headliners for 2024 are Eric Church, Miranda Lambert, Morgan Wallen, but there are so many incredible artists coming this year. This is going to be an awesome show. A sincere thank you to Mark Kaplan, Lisa Jackson, and Sherry Kinman.
Hey. All right, here we go. Mike's thinking about it. I know the rest of you are as well, so let's go. Where do you want to begin? Where's all my music fans in the room? How much? Okay, you want to go there? Really? All right, when I start this opening bid, the crowd's going to go crazy. That's your cue. $4,000 to begin. Got it at 4. 4 now. Anybody want to go to 45? Get it at 45 here. Lisa want to go to 45. Got it at 5. 5 now. Want to go to 55. Get it at 5. Want to go to 55. Get it at 5. Want to go to 55. 5 I've got. Anybody want to go to 55? Get it at 5. Want to go to 55? Get it at 5 here. Now 55 to you. Got it at 5. Want to go 55. You're in the mark. 5 now. Want to go to 55. They're having a discussion. Hold on. Let them figure it out. 5 now. Want to go to 55. Get it at 5. Yes, 5,500 it is. Here we go. 55, I've got. Anybody want to go to 6? I get it at 55. 6 now, first here. Now 65, I've got. 65 now, want to go to 7. 7,000. What do you want to do? 7,000, she's there. 7 now, want to go to 75. 75 it is here, and left side of the room's getting louder. Let's cheer them on. Let them know it's okay. 75, let's go 8. 75 now, want to go to 8. Get it at 75, want to go to 8. 75, want to go to 8. Get it here now. Hold on, she's thinking about it. Oh, she's taking a drink. Go ahead, we'll wait. 75 I've got now. Anybody want to go to get it at 75? Want to go to get it at 75 here. Anybody want to go to get it at 75? Sorry. At 75 I got, then going once. $7,500 it is, then going twice. Fair warning here. Here, rest of the room. And the crowd goes crazy when the auctioneer says, so let's thank her right here, if you will. $110. All right, Chelsea, back to you.
All right, next up is Lake Las Vegas, a week away. A couple's getaway, family time, or a fun girls' weekend. A rest, relax, and have fun. This package includes 8 days, 7-night stay in a luxurious 2-bedroom condo with a pool view, a $200 certificate for water sports, and a $2,500 airfare credit for JSX Airlines. Spend a week away with all the newly remodeled. There's a lot of people chatting. I got distracted. Remodeled, upgraded condo at Lake Las Vegas, located on the first floor with easy access to the pool. This condo easily sleeps 4 and can accommodate 2 adults and 3 children. Fabulous 2-person walk-in shower, large kitchen, dining room with patio overlooking the pool. Fly to Las Vegas in a luxury aboard a JSX jet. JSX is a hop-on jet service that allows no lines, no crowds, and no stress for people who truly value their time. JSX flies between private terminals on beautifully appointed 30-seat jets, so customers bypass lines, baggage, long walks, and waiting at the gate during standard commercial airlines. Simply just hop on your plane. Thank you to the Nevada chapter, JSX, Jill Anderson, and Ben McKinley, and Lake Las Vegas Water Sports.
All right, so did you say a 2-person walk-in shower?
Yeah.
That's really in your script.
It said, I didn't even write this.
Or is
Mary
that-
wrote this.
So, yeah. We know what happens when you did that last year. You had a baby. All right, here we go. All right, anybody want to just start me out? Tell me where you want to. Thanks, Mark. Anybody want to start me out? Here we go. Let's begin. Where's all my Las Vegas fans? Who wants to go from 100 degrees to 100 degrees? Where do you want to begin? I like the girls' tables. This is great because the ladies here are talking about the girls' weekend. The ladies over here are talking about a girls' weekend, and the guys are like, Vegas, yeah, the F1's there tonight, but I'm in Phoenix. All right, here we go. Where do you want to begin? Tell me. 1,000 I got now. I got it at 2. 2 I've got here. Anybody want to go to 25? Peggy's in at 25. Want to go to 3? Get it at 25. Want to go to 3? Get it at 25. Want to go to 3? 25 now. Want to go to 3? Get it at 25 here. Want to go to 3? She's looking at her husband going, what are you thinking? 25 now. Want to go to 3? He's helping. That's all he's doing. 25. Anybody want to go to 3? Get it at 3 now. Thank you. 3. Want to go to 35? Get it at 3 here. Anybody want to go to 35? Get it at 3. Here we go. 3,000 it is now. Want to go to 35? Get it at 3. Anybody want to go to 35? Get it at 3 here. Anybody want to go to 35? Get it at 3 now. Anybody want to go to 35? 3,000 I got. Anybody want to go to 35? Get it at 3. Any other interest in the room? 3,000 I got then going once. 3,000 it is going twice. And I promised Peggy a little bit earlier she could say the magical word. And what do we say? Once, twice, fair warning, and...
Sold.
There you go, right there. Let's thank our winners, if you will, and Peggy for helping us out. I got bidder number 143. Thanks, Ken. And as we're going to go, Chelsea, I think you got one more for us before we get to fund the mission.
We have one more for you. I would now like to introduce Brady Box, the chair of our 2024 CCF Swing for a Cure golf tournament.
Thanks, Chelsea. Appreciate it. I'm back again. Second year up here on the stage. This year, I'm introducing the Swing for a Cure, our golf tournament that's associated with the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation here in Arizona. Not every state does this. It's very unique. Something we started out here. I'm the chair this year, and we're going to be auctioning off right now a foursome at our golf tournament, which includes also our 4 super tickets. So that'll include raffle tickets for any of the raffle items that are at the actual tournament, full breakfast, full lunch, unlimited drink tickets. Come out, party. It's a good time. We're also raising money for a great cause that I believe in as a patient. So, you know, it's a great place to come out, spread awareness, and be active and involved with other patients as well.
Yeah, what are the dates?
2024, yes.
April 5th.
April 5th of next year. Yeah.
All right, you ready? Okay. Such a great setup, but you didn't even participate. All right, here we go. Where are my golfers in the room? That's my first question. Uh-oh. Where are my golfers in the room? It's not an auctioneer's joke. You can raise your hand. It's okay. No, not one golfer. I see one. That's not going to help. There's 2, 3. All right, let's go. You guys are 3 golfers. You get to tell me where you want to start it. Help us out. 500. I'll make it easy. You can't even go out on the golf course for that. Anybody gonna go 5 here now? Anywhere in the room, I got it at 5. Anybody want to go to 750? Get it at 5 here. Anybody want to go to 750? Get it at 5 now. 750 here. 750 now. Want to go to 1,000? Get it at 1,000. Want to go to 1,250? 1,250. Want to go to 1,515? Want to go to 1,750? 1,500 now. Want to go to 1,750? Help me out. I need to take breaths between all of these. 15 now. Want to go to 1,750? Get it at 15 here. Anybody want to go to 1,750? Get it at 15. Don't shake your head. No, we want to see you out on the course. 1,500 now. 1,500 now. Anybody want to go to 1,750? Get it at 15. 15 now. Anybody want to go to 1,750? Get it at 15 here. 15 now. I've got it at 1,750 here. Anywhere in the room? Got it at 1,500. Anywhere else? Got it at 15, then going once. 1,500 it is going twice. Fair warning here. Rest of the room. So let's thank them right here. Bidder number 228's been trying to get in on this all night long. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go, Chelsea, and thanks, Mike. Go. What's next?
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome to our stage special mission speakers for this year's Night of Champions. Make your way down. Michaela and her parents, Trisha and Mike Emery. Michaela is their 2023 Arizona Take Steps Patient Honored Hero. We are pleased to welcome you guys this evening as you share your special message with our guests. Give them a round of applause. You want to hold it? I'm gonna do this.
We just want to say thank you so much to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation for inviting us out here to talk about Camp Oasis. I have to tell you, it has made a huge impact in our lives. 2 years ago, I put a timid, anxious kid on a bus and sent her away. Many tears. I did not recognize the kid I got back. And for the last 2 years, she has just had the most wonderful things to say about Camp Oasis. So it's helped us too, Mike and I. We've connected with the parents of these kids and had people to actually talk to about Crohn's, colitis, what we go through, and it has just been amazing because we can pick up the phone at any time and talk to someone who really understands. So really appreciate it. But you guys don't want to hear this from me. You want to hear it from this kid right here. So here's Michaela.
Okay. I know most people talk about the day that they were diagnosed as a day they will never forget. But the day I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease is one I will never remember. I was 5 years old, and my biggest concerns were monsters under the bed and getting my list of Santa on time. 5 is a tough age to be diagnosed with Crohn's disease, especially when bathroom humor was the height of comedy in my kindergarten class. The word poop would make them laugh for hours. But poop became my #1 concern for me and my parents. My parents say whatever I do with extra flair. This included my journey with Crohn's disease. I had the usual tummy aches, but I also suffered from seizures, fractures from osteoporosis, fistulas, and hair loss, all within the first 4 years. It was a rough road for a kid, and I didn't have any other kids to really talk to about my experiences. It was around then I met Dr. Pasternak and his team. And along with his treatment recommendations, he introduced us with Mary Rain and the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. We learned about Take Steps and the amazing support the foundation offers to IBD warriors, but most importantly, we learned about Camp Oasis. Camp Oasis is this amazing summer camp for kids with IBD. This camp offers fun activities, great food, and round-the-clock care. I was interested, but really nervous about going. I never left my parents for that long, and even worse, no phones allowed. I wasn't sure I could survive without TikTok or my music, but I persevered. I would go to camp. Departure day arrived, and quite a few tears were shed, on my mom's part, me not so much. I got on the bus with a bunch of strangers and departed for Camp Oasis in California. People talk about life-changing experiences a lot. I never thought I would have one at 10 years old. From the moment I got to camp, I felt welcome, safe, and understood, even though I got hit in the face with a hula hoop within the first 5 minutes. Thanks, Charlotte. Great icebreaker, by the way. She later became one of my best friends. I was put into a cabin with several other preteen girls. You might expect our conversations that night to include makeup, fashion, music, drama, or typical teen things. Not gonna lie, we covered a lot of those topics, but we mostly talked about our medical issues and made fun of our problems. It was a safe space we all needed. We talked Taylor Swift, but we also talked about our medications, surgeries, infusions, and obstacles. We were not afraid or embarrassed to talk about our symptoms or issues. It was amazing. We bonded every morning in the med shack, where we all made fun of the ridiculous amounts we all had to take. We spent our days swimming, caring for horses, doing crafts, and singing. We also bonded over bouts of tummy aches and bathroom breaks, but not once did we feel judged or worried about being made fun of. It was truly a safe space. The week went by so fast, and the last day was filled with tears and sadness that it was over, but also happiness that I had a new group of fellow IBD warriors to lean on. When I first walked off the bus to greet my parents, my first words were, "I'm so going back next year." That very night, I was texting and calling my new friends. And every day since then, I have gained confidence and strength with their help. We call each other during treatments, celebrate the good news, cry over the bad news, and offer a shoulder to lean on. We have made several trips to California to visit my friends and their families. And this has allowed my parents to form their own friendships and people to talk to. They're not the most social, so this is kind of a big deal. Camp Oasis has truly made a huge difference in our little family's life. I actually brought one of my camp friends here tonight for moral support. Hi, Lily. As of today, there are only 214 days till Camp Oasis, or as I like to call it, the best 5 days of the year. I want to thank the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation and everyone in this room for making Camp Oasis a reality. It truly has made my life quite a bit brighter. So please, bring on the cash people. I need more camp friends. Thank you so much.
How can you not be a big fan of Michaela? She just roasts her parents, just in line with everything else. I love it. That was amazing. All right, now we're going to transition to our Fund the Mission portion of tonight's evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the opportunity to invest directly in the mission of Crohn's and Colitis Foundation and to help improve the quality of life for IBD patients like those who have shared their stories of hope and inspiration with us this evening. With your support, we can continue to build off momentum to find cures for these debilitating and life-changing diseases. Your support is needed to ensure that we can continue to fund the most promising and essential education and support services for IBD patients and caregivers while continuing the progress we have made in our research initiatives over the years. The Foundation is an organization that is great stewards of your donation. Every year, more than 80 cents of every dollar raised is invested in mission-related activities, making the Foundation one of the most effective nonprofits in the industry. The Foundation remains steadfast in our mission to care and cure through 2023 and beyond. IBD does not stop, and neither will we.
Thank you, Chelsea. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we look to prevent hula hoop injuries and interaction and make our parents more social with friends we can meet at camp, there's a variety of other things that your donation will help us do here tonight. So what I've asked Chelsea to do with us here this evening is share an example of what your gift considerations at each of these 9 levels would enable us to do. We're going to go ahead and start at 20. I'll go to 15, 10, 5, 25, 1,000, 500, 250. And then when we get to last level, at $100, we have what we call this little bucket right here. You're going to put your bid card in there if you want to pledge for 100, and then we're going to draw one of those that's going to win this elegant wine that's there as well. So talk with your loved ones, see what you want to do. Everybody has a budget. Everybody wants to help. I know that's a proper opportunity to do that. Now, before I ask Chelsea to share with me what a gift of $20,000 would enable us to do, I'll put it out for consideration because you never know. Is there anybody that would like to start this evening on our Fund a Mission with a gift above $20,000? We'll put it out there. Anyone above 20? Thank you for your consideration. So, Chelsea, if we look at a gift at $20,000, could you share with me some examples of what that would enable us to do?
Christian, I love ambiguity, but you're not following the script. 20,000 will honor Michaela and all of her work that she's gone through over the years, and we'll start at $20,000.
It's my boss. I have to listen to whatever she tells me to do. So, Chelsea, you tell me what I'm doing, and I'll do it. So, here we go. At $20,000, anywhere in the room at 20, as we look for consideration at this level. At $20,000, right here, our first donor. Bidder number 110, Let's say thank you. All right, they choose to remain anonymous, but, selfishly, we know they're in the room, so give them a lot of love with a big round of applause, if you will. Comment with, I just love what you do. So thank you for that as well. And as we go, anybody else want to match that 20 as we look at the challenge at 20,000? Then we go. Anyone else at 20? Then if you will, please, let's thank our one donor at this level as we move along. All right, Chelsea, what's next?
$15,000 can contribute towards advancing new products that promise a reimagined life with IBD. IBD Ventures, our venture philanthropy program, funds new and innovative products to significantly accelerate the pace of giving new treatments, devices, and diagnostic tools to physicians and patients. Included in our pipeline is a blood test that predicts the course of IBD and a small pill for localized drug delivery to different areas of the intestines.
Great, thank you, Chelsea. So as we put this level out for consideration, anybody want to help us with a gift of $15,000? As we look to the room at 15. Any interest at this level? Thank you for your consideration. Let's go ahead. Chelsea, what's next?
All right, up next is $10,000. $10,000 will help improve the quality of IDB care and shared decision-making between patients and the provider. The foundation works with the GI practices across the country that are enrolled in our Quality of Care Initiative, IBD Curis, which recently developed an urgent care toolkit to reduce the need for emergency room visits for IBD patients.
Thank you, Chelsea. So as we look at this level at 10,000, anyone are in the room at a 10 as we go. Our first donor, bidder number 406. Let's give them a lot of love, if you will, as we go. All right, chooses to remain anonymous as well, but they're here. Make a little bit of noise as we say thank you to them as well. At 10,000, anybody else want to match that at 10 as we look to the room? Thank you for your consideration. Let's give our one donor at this level another big round of applause as we continue on at 30,000 total raised so far. Chelsea, what's next?
All right, a gift of $5,000 will help create tools to empower patients and improve their quality of life, like gut-friendly recipes, our new online free recipe finder. We partnered with Nestle Health Science, leading dietitians in IBD, and patient advisors on this new tool that contains more than 500 easy recipes that are gut-friendly and nutritious meals.
Thank you, Chelsea. So as we take a look at 5,000, anybody in the room want to help us with a gift of 5 right here? Our first donor, 217. Let's give him a big round of applause as well. Always helping us every year. And if I remember, he loves Diet Coke, but I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to go. No. Great, thank you. As we go, one gift at 5. Anybody want to match that in the room? As we go, our second donor right here, bidder number 242. Let's say thank you to them as well. I need a little more love, please. Make it a little louder. Any comments? Thank you so much, both of you. 2 gifts at 5 gives us another 10 on top of the 20 and the 10. Now we're at $40,000 total. Anybody else want to help us with another gift of 5? Our third right here. Going golfing as well as helping us out here. Bidder number 228 as we go. As we get it here, right? 3 gifts now at 5. 3 gifts now at 5 as we continue on. Anybody else here at 5 as we look at the room? Anybody else? Then if you will, let's thank these 3 donors for their generosity, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on. 45,000. Keep her going, Chelsea. What's next?
All All right, our next level is $2,500. A gift of $2,500 can contribute towards influencing legislation. The foundation has been instrumental in passing step therapy laws, working with patient and healthcare professional advocates, legislators, and other partner organizations. There are now 34 states with step therapy laws reform, so that decisions about what medication you take remains between you and your doctor, not you and your insurance company.
You can give that a big round of applause if that's what we want. All right, at 2,500, anywhere in the room at 25, our first donor right here, bidder number 306. Thanks, my friend. We're good. As we go, 1 at 25. Anybody want to match that right here? Bidder number 109, as we say thank you there. Come on, you guys need a little more energy. That's $2,500 to say thank you to them. There you go. Each donation, just get as rowdy as you can, all right? Mention it's your son or daughter at a football game and you want them to score the game, or they're scoring a goal at hockey, or they're synchronized swimming, whatever you want to do. Here we go. Our third donor, right? Yes, no? Yeah, okay. He says certainly, absolutely. Bidder number 349. Give me a handshake. That's what I'm looking for as we say thank you here. Goal right there. 3 at 25 gives us another 7,500. Anybody else at 25 as we look through the room? Anybody else at 25? Then if you will, let's thank these three donors and thank them for their generosity again as we continue on. All right, Chelsea, what's next?
All right, $1,000. A gift of $1,000, hold your horses, helps support disease education. The foundation produces free educational materials for patients at all ages and all stages of their IBD journey. More than 14,000 people participated in My IBD Learning in 2022 to learn the latest on IBD research, treatment options, diet and nutrition, and more, and meeting with leading healthcare professionals in their area.
Thank you, Chelsea. Let's go ahead and push as we continue as we got. Hold on just a minute. Lene, we good? Okay, fair enough. All right. Thanks for your indulgence there. All right, you're so exciting. Here, just tell me why you wanted it up right here at 1,000. First and foremost, tell me your inspiration.
Oh, look, I grew up with Mike, the doctor that got honored tonight. He knocked me out by tricycle when I was 3 years old, so, you know, I'm paying damages now.
All right. Somehow I'm a little confused by this. Shouldn't Mike be making the donation and payment for all the medical bills that you incurred over your years?
Oh, no, he's got so much debt, you know. I got to bail him out, dude.
Okay, we're going to leave it at that. Let's just move right through that one before Mike turns another 3 shades of red. All right, here we go. Bidder number 414 starting us out at 1,000 as well right here. Anybody else? 314-314-209-209-129-129. 315-315-246-246. 231, 307, 307. You can make all the noise you want. This is lovely. 248, 341, 341. There's 10 of them. 424, 424, 336, 336. There's 12 of them. I've got 12 now at 1,000. Keep the applause going, if you will, right there. Lisa, I got her. I'm just waiting. 143 as we go. 143. There's 13. Anybody else at 1,000? Anybody else see any other donors in the room? Anybody else in the room see any other donors? No. Okay, this is all strategy, my friend. I love you. Just hang in there with me a minute. Just hang in with me, and you're going to understand what I'm doing. All right, just bear with me. Anybody else at 1,000? Anybody else see another donor at 1,000? Anyone, point to that donor if you will. Okay, part of them there. Let's find out. It looks like bidder number 118, but you know what? In all fairness and consideration, we want to find out why you pushed him over on his tricycle.
He deserved it. It was my one chance before he got bigger than me, so I took it.
By bigger, you mean more muscular, right, Mike? Is that? Yes. Heftier. Okay. We're not going to go there. We're going to let them have fun. They're going to continue to do that. By the way, don't be pushing on each other a little bit later. 14 donors. Can I tell them what we call them? You want to do what?
Yeah, tell them what we call them, really.
It's up to you. Mike, do you want that? Yes? Probably not. No, my understanding is no, but thanks for the offer. All right, here we go. 14 donors at 1,000. Let's give all 14 donors and the tricycle pushover and their buddies right here. So we get an additional $14,000. We're at $66,500 as we go to our next level. Chelsea, what is it?
All right, a gift of $500. Help change the lives of pediatric patients with a gift of $500. $500 can contribute towards our Camp Oasis Sleepaway Camp, the only program of its kind which addresses the wide range of challenges faced by pediatric patients and offers campers the opportunity to interact in a safe and supportive environment with others in their age group, often for the first time, who have faced similar issues. The chronic nature of Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, coupled with the psychological issues patients face, make this program vital to improving the quality of life for children, teens with IBD. In 2023, Camp Oasis served over 1,500 pediatric patients across 11 on-site residential camps throughout the country and through Camp Oasis at home. As we heard from Miss Michaela, send more kids to Camp Oasis so she can make more friends.
Give me the cash, people. I need more camp friends.
Okay. Does anybody want to help us with a gift of $500?
Does anybody want to help us with a gift of $500? So I can have way more friends.
Okay. So now the easiest way to do this is you come left and then you're going to come around this way.
Okay.
So read this number, 124.
124, 240, 123, 232,
Slow down.
237, 222, 350, 338, 243, 358, 235, and 324. Anyone else? 330, 332.
Keep going. Anyone else?
Anybody else?
332, 332, and it was 320. What was the other one? 332 and 330. 332, 330. The one before. 420. Give them right here, honey. 425.
425?
Yes, we're good. Okay. So, here, put the microphone down.
Thanks for helping me make 15 more friends.
Give it to me, girl. Way to go. I'm proud of you. Good job. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, if you will. Thanks for helping her make 15 more friends. All right, let's go. Chelsea, what's next?
As she runs back to her seat in her heels. That girl. Woo. All right, next up is $250. Help make these invisible diseases visible with a gift of $250. $250 will assist in increasing IBD awareness. It is only through relentless efforts to educate patients and the medical community and the general public that the foundation can alleviate the isolation felt by IBD patients and remove the shame and stigma from these diseases. The foundation not only drives high-profile events which raise awareness, but has also launched a campaign to build disease familiarity, resulting in the creation of broadcast, social media, and radio PSAs, as well as a traveling interactive museum called Poop Up. Sorry, I couldn't laugh.
It's okay. You're a mother now. We understand these things when you use it. Go. Anyone else?
That's it.
All right. So just want to share with you right here as well, in honor of Miss Wendy Johnson, our friends from the Virginia G. Piper Charitable Trust have agreed to match up to $5,000 on these next two levels. So as we go to 250 and as then we go to 100, they'll match dollar for dollar. You're not going to get a better return than that on the stock market currently. So think about Crohn's and colitis as we look at our next two levels. So here we go at 250. Anybody want to jump in? Make it worth 500 for us as well. Here we go. I've got bidder number 234, 234, 309, 309, 247, 247, 133, 133, 431, 431. There's 1250. 229, 229, 250, 250. Keep the applause going. Let them know we appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen, if we go. 7 donations I've got now. Anybody else want to come in at 250? 7 I've got here. Anybody else at 250? All right, let's thank these 7 donors with a big round of applause, if you will. Let's go. All right. Chelsea, as you introduce our final level, 100, I'm going to grab McKenna and her girlfriends as we ask everybody to give consideration as we go. Ladies, run up here in your heels. Let's go. I'm going to have you collect anybody's bid paddle at $100, okay? So, Chelsea, tell us what a gift at this level would enable us to do.
All right, every dollar helps. $100 will help support our goal of being a $100 million organization by the end of 2024, which is a reflection of our commitment to our patients, researchers, and healthcare practitioners who look to us to create a new future for all people living with IBD and those who care for them. If you haven't donated yet, or even if you have, please consider making a final $100 donation right now to provide hope to all IBD warriors with us this evening.
All right, here we go. As we got our volunteers walking around, it's McKenna and her camp friends right now, running around. You can give them a little bit of applause. That's okay as we go. So here's what we're doing. At $100 right now, you're going to be put into the drawing for the Rhymescape Winery on the Pinot Noir as we go. Pinot. Rated a 94 by our friends at Wine Spectator magazine. Can't beat that if it's a 90-plus wine, and if you like wine. If you don't like wine, then you don't care what it's rated anyways. I got 136 right here. Hold that up for me. Bring them over. Let's go. They're going to go. Hold them up high so the ladies can see. All right. Looks like we got a bundle. I think we've met our match of that $5,000 from our friends at the Trust, so let's give them a big round of applause. I've got 4 more over on the right. 4 more over on the right. Let's go. You're in tennis shoes. You got to run. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more right there. It's another $700 match to give us $1,400 right there. Bidder number 121 in the back. McKenna, right there behind you. McKenna, right behind you. Are these ladies are just doing the yeoman's work right now, aren't they? Saving me from the old man having to run around with a big goldfish bowl, so thank you. All right, come on up, all 3 of you, right here. Come on, all 3 of you. Can I get my photographer right here? Come up on stage for me, if you will. I'm going to ask you to go stage left. I need you up front. Let's go. Don't be embarrassed. It's okay. Oh, it was a great event, but that auctioneer made me feel so embarrassed. I had to get on stage with my bubble braid. All right, here we go. All right, come on over here, ladies. Right here, get with Chelsea. Chelsea right here behind them. Okay, ladies, walk forward. Right here, Chelsea behind. Right here. Here we go. Where's Chelsea at? Where do they go? Okay, look right here. Hold on, look right here. Okay, everybody, big round of applause for our raffle winners as we go. Ladies, right here. We're going to look right here. Look right here. All right, McKenna. I'd like to have you ask one of your friends to draw the winning ticket, and whoever draws it then passes it to the third friend, and I'm coming to the third friend, and you're going to be on the microphone and tell us who the winning bidder is. Here we go. Let's see who wants to do it. They shuffled. It's good. All right, who's our winner?
121. 121.
All right, I don't know if this is legal or not. You're 21, right? Just say yes.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Here you go. With your left hand, hold the neck. That's called the neck. The other hand on your right hand. Hold on. Hold on. This is serious because if you drop it, it's $5,000. So hold that there. See the young couple back here in the corner that they've been cuddling up in the corner all night long? I need you to take that wine to them and tell them congratulations and thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them all a big round of applause as you will. McKenna, the girlfriend, as we go here as well. Great job. Appreciate you as always. Thank you so much. You don't have to be embarrassed by me anymore. Thank you for doing that. And ladies and gentlemen, as I say goodnight in my portion of the evening, if you will, before we go, please help me thank a young woman who has left her baby boy for the first time to be our MC and helping us out. Miss Chelsea Dam, for all she does for us throughout the course of the year. Chelsea, no, don't cry. It's okay. She's doing good. She's ready to get home. She wants to get back to Little. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure here to be with you every year, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. God bless. Mike, love you. Here we go. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Christian. It would not be the night without you, so thank you. Oh, okay. Do you want me to do these right now? Okay. So there are 2 raffle winners for the Spirit Cart. is Heather Foster in the house. Yeah! You won the Spirit card. Congratulations. All right. You can claim your prize after this. The other raffle winner for the lottery tickets is Lori Peterson. Lori, yay! Congratulations! That's awesome. Congrats, y'all. All right. That was incredible, from the live auction to the Fund the Mission. It has truly been a memorable evening. I am filled with so much hope. Thank you all so much for making a difference and creating a better world for your loved ones and all the IDB patients, not just in this room, but all over. Congratulations again to Dr. Michael Mills on our 2023 Champion of Missions. It's definitely a time to celebrate. Please be sure to check out and collect any auction items. I know my husband probably won more than we were supposed to. I look forward to continuing this celebration with our dessert and coffee hour and enjoying music from DJ Dorsal. Good night, everyone, and thank you again for an incredible evening. Be safe going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're one of the winners in our silent auction and our live auction, you can do so as you process from the checkout as well. And on behalf of McKenna, making 15 new friends, and everybody else with the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, thanks so much for being here with us. Drive safely. Good night. God bless.